To quote psychologist Sigmund Freud, the mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. With this in mind, there is more depth to human behaviour and cognition than meets the eye. This is why psychology is a fascinating subject to study for A-level, as it delves into the brain and helps make sense of our actions and emotions. Whether you're interested in the biological and medical, or the social theory aspect of psychology, there is something for everyone who has an interest in the science of mind and behaviour to enjoy. Why did you choose psychology as an A-level subject?
I chose psychology because I was really interested by everything about the mind and how people interact with each other, and I really felt like I wanted to understand it further and delve into the topics a bit more. And I found it really interesting because there's so much you can learn with different areas with mental health, and then there's also why people get aggressive and biological factors and other factors like cognition, and it's all really interesting. What's your favourite thing about studying psychology?
My favourite thing about studying psychology is how applicable the content we learn is to my everyday life. I've been able to identify the theories and concepts in psychology to behaviours I've witnessed, which helps me to appreciate and gain a greater understanding of why humans and animals behave the way they do. So what would you tell your Year 11 self going forward into Year 12 studying psychology?
Probably it's a really good choice. I'm really glad I took psychology because it's really interesting and it will help me massively. I would definitely say for Year 11, calm down and not panic too much about tests, especially at the start, because Year 12 is a lot easier than Year 13, and so you want to make sure that you're although you want to make sure you've got everything together, you just want to relax and make sure you make friends and everything.
Yeah.
Do you have any psychology tips?
Yeah, so for revision and a greater understanding of psychology as an A-level subject, my main tip is to write essays. So in theory, each lesson in school can equate to a 16-mark essay question. So by practicing and getting into the habit of writing these, you can collate all of your knowledge and evaluation points together. The content of a 16-marker can be dissected to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 or 8-mark questions. So this makes a complete essay a valuable piece of revision material.
Yeah, and I'd also say you might want to work on making sure you have all the AO3, which is explanations for everything, because that's quite a lot of marks in psychology and it's very important.
Yeah.
Thank you.